Welcome back. The first quarter is done. It's the Burleigh Bombers up by 22 points. It is the QFA Division 2 South Grand Final. Hopefully enjoying the coverage wherever you might be watching across southeast Queensland or the country. It's an entertaining one. It is I'm going to say it's about a 3-goal wind favouring to the right of screen. That northerly that's coming through. Burleigh riding a bit of a wave. Their reserves getting up in the previous game. So I guess now it's the ball's in the Bull Sharks court, Indy.
Yeah, and they really did step up the last 7 or 8 minutes of that quarter as well. They got 1 point on the board, but they stopped, albeit a goal against essentially the run of play there from Bishka. I think the last sort of 7 or 8 minutes was on the Bull Sharks' turn. Now the question is how can they transfer that to be more attacking and more aggressive and be more proactive to setting up the play, as opposed to, I guess, the Bombers, who were dictating a lot of the play for strong parts of that first quarter.
Well, after that first 20 minutes, it seems that the lift needs to come from the coalface, and it's the engine room, the midfielders. So, an opportunity as we just wait for a couple of spectators. Some of the younger spectators you'll probably see just make their way off the oval as players are set, ready to go. It's a 22-point lead at the moment to the Burleigh Bombers. Battle of the Gold Coast. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Surfers Paradise, home of the Demons, Sir Bruce Small Park. Good crowds in here, 360-degree atmosphere. And we're underway for the second stanza. It's a one-on-one contest. Just going to hit that hole. Both players just sort of got out of each other's way there for Burleigh. Probably didn't have the football. The umpire agrees, so it's going to be a free kick now to Jaden Pengelly. Just maybe looking to give off a cheeky handball. Was trying to get the footy then was Wells, but Pengelly now just goes to half forward. Strong hands. It's like Buckler. Nice medium type half forward that loves to do a bit of link up work. Buckler just barking orders. Going to send it long. Looking for a target. Big men to fly. But the big men to fly with the Bombers. A little bit high, just coat hanging. Umpire just on the wrong side of that contest. So we're going to have a stoppage. Inside forward 50 now for the Bull Sharks, Indy.
What we saw for that contest as well is that when Buckler was trying to recover, Davidson there from the Bombers flooded back to be that extra loose tall in defence as they try and clear across half back now. The Bombers riding the wave with the extra number there in Jared Graham. Pumps the ball up towards the middle of the ground. Soccering off the ground there was Bacon. He'll try and contest this ball again. Socket off the ground there by Bishka. He's having a game and a half. He picks the ball up now on his right foot, puts the ball up to a half forward. A 2-on-1 contest that actually suits the one. They try to utilise the number there on the other side there. As the Bombers now, right foot kick. It's just a kick and chase. Just like backyard footy, all going down at the crucial stage there as Jay Meany. But he drew a high tackle as he fell over, and a free kick will go to the Bull Sharks in the right back pocket.
Meany now. Meany with the football, just a few options. Got the faithful just over his right shoulder of the Bombers. He's going to send it long. As long as possible. Big bodies need to fly, and the electing to spoil was Davidson, and could have probably marked that one. But the right thing to do to create a stoppage. Their Bombers forward half.
Well, that's where the Bombers are sort of blessed with height. They're utilising Davidson and their other key ruckman there in Janes really, really well.
Just uses his body then was Ireland. Just going to get it forward now. Looking to swoop on it was Verbrick. It's the football. It's a handball out now. First of the footy will be the Bombers. Their little link and go. Great tackle. Just snuck up on him out of nowhere was Renix. Renix is going to wheel onto that left boot. He's got a player all by himself at centre half forward, and it's that man in Mac Evans. Evans now is going to wheel and go on that left boot from 52. A long bomb. Just what the Bull Sharks need.
Wow. Well, it's one of the things we noticed in that first quarter. Mac Evans, you can slot him anywhere. Slot him at half back, slot him at half forward. Any role that he plays is almost got a license to kill. He just goes out there, creates space, does what he sees fit, and to kick a really big goal from outside 50 was an outstanding effort. And we've already seen that a few times, just in general field play, Jeff, that his left foot is deadly accurate.
Yeah, Mac Evans just steadied then. A long bomb from 52, and as we said, a much needed goal just to bring it back to 16 points now, Yindy. And Oh, just will to go. They moved the footy quickly. That was the difference, and they were clean. Can the Bull Sharks repeat that?
Well, they'll hope to do so here. It's one out of there by Ireland, who's starting to get his tail up now. He had a pretty good first quarter, it must be said. Working out there is Salte. Falls to ground at the crucial stage. He goes again. Socket off the ground there for Bond University. Up towards Buckler. Buckler arches the back, puts the ball inside the forward 50. Ball hits the deck. The Bombers now, they'll look to clear and carry the ball out through Rough. Kicks the ball out towards the outer wing, looking for Pearson there. Pearson couldn't just fumble the ball, almost pushed off balance there by Thomas. Said, get out of my way. Right foot kick into space, hoping to draw Wells in there. He gets boots the ball, hacks it inside the forward 50. Only needed to bounce inside the field of play. Unfortunately, in that case, it doesn't. Out of bounds on the full. Free kick for the Bombers in the right back pocket.
Pearson with the work to do now. Usually a pretty good kick coming out of the defensive 50. They're going to look to bring it to the broadcast side, so they're going to play it all by himself in Woodman. Just going to open it up to the fat side now. And they're looking for a bit of overlap. There's a bit of run coming, just points in directions. He wants to go super long, but they're going to, just a bit of a show and go, a bit of candy maybe. Just going to go long is Witten, up towards true centre wing. Good contest between the two talls. Just going to dance in, handball forward now, doing well. Just to try and get those hands forward then was Warner. But now with the footy, Lauren Shaw going forward through Meaney. Meaney on that right boot's just going to lower the eyes. Strong hands. Strong hands, good burn. He's kicked 33 goals this year. He's going to back himself.
How's that for confidence? Got the ball, turned around. He said, no, not even bothering to look, but probably just as well also because the Bombers were able to get some numbers back. So we've got the best seat in the house behind this one, and Dean from Dean Davis Productions is giving you the visuals. Big goal if he can kick this.
Good burn. He's going to have to kick this from about 55, potentially 60 with a player on the mark at 52. Good burn for the Bull Sharks to go back to back from 60. Puts it out, needs it to come back, but it's not going. It's just going to go across the face. And it's a minor. They're hitting the scoreboard now.
Don't have to worry about distance there for young Daniel. He can definitely get plenty of purchase on that one as Graham.
Godzilla, jeez. Man, mountain, good burn. I wonder who got all the power.
Super boot. There's Pearson there with the ball for the Burleigh Bombers now. Plays on. Right foot kick. It'll fall a little bit short. Lands in the arms here of Pengelly. Plays on now, right foot kick inside the forward 50. Ball hits the deck about 40 metres out from goal. Squeezed out of there from the Bombers. Mark here in the middle of the ground there, it's Warner. Just kick and run. Up towards a number of key targets there as the ball hits the deck. Gilboy want to be the players in the gun there. Now he comes into it now. Raw. Handball was not forthcoming there as the man of the moment has a shot, a goal. I think it was Bishko, left foot around the body, out of bounds.
The work of Lee Warner at the moment, number 8 for Burleigh Bombers. Just his ability to get up the ground, be that link player, create a contest, has been second to none probably in this this second quarter. Has got a stoppage, forward 50 for the Burleigh Bombers. It's one-on-one contest right across this stoppage as Ruck sort of jostle for front position. There's the man I was speaking about in Warner. Football's forward now, looking for a clean possession. Arm sort of just been thrown out by the Bombers. Warner, the man of the moment. Warner, the man of the moment, kicks one. Oh, he's been prolific in this second quarter.
Well, sometimes, Jeff, you build them up and they let you down. In that case, you built him up and he gave you more. And that's a sign of things to come. If he needs to capture that last 60 seconds in a bottle, watch it over and over again for the rest of his football career and know that he can do some brilliant things.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. And the work that he did here, broadcast side centre wing right in front of us, just to create a stoppage, get the handball up, a contest I should say, get a handball up over there. They're able to get the footy out the back. And then he just did some smart work for a bloke that, a veteran of the competition, able to wind the clock back and wheel through and put it over the umpire's hat. A nice little goal there to Lee Warner, and it stretches it back out to 21 points.
Well, the Bull Sharks need a clearance here and send the ball inside the forward 50. And they need it urgently now as it comes through Wells, up towards right half forward, bounces out in front of the scoreboard, finds a teammate under pressure. Here's an opportunity, left foot kick. It'll bounce favourably, uses the run, and there we go. For the quick reply, Mitch Olorenshaw for his first goal in season 2021, and it was nothing short of sensational.
Oh, Daniel Goodburn, just to clean football, handball over the top, running into an open goal square. That's the response they want, and it's the response they get. It's back down to 15 points now, Indy.
Yeah, sometimes in these situations is that a team gets a goal into the breeze while the other team's trying to mount their comeback, and then the team that needs to make the comeback, they do hesitate. But to get that goal there reassures that, hey, they're still right with them and they're going to get the game back on their terms. And that's the best way to reply.
Good old shootout in this second quarter so far. It's 15-point margin to Burleigh Bombers. Lee Warner scored up one end and went back the other way with Mitchell Olorenshaw. As the Rucks will resume their battle in the middle of Sir Bruce Small Park here on the Gold Coast, able to get the clearance now. Just a toe poke at the right time was Gilboy. Taking the mark there is Peterson's just going to send it long. Body's going to fly. Body and defensive work there by True. Football's going to hit the ground now as they're going to try and swoop and go back the other way. Crow's going to get the clearing kick. Going to send it to the outer centre wing. As it's a foot race now. First to the ball's going to be Brick. But just loses his footing at the wrong time. Now it's the Bull Shark Swarm up forward. Chest mark low. And that's our goal kicker in Olorenshaw. Big Goodburn comes out. The big fella's just going to get up, pushed out at the right time. Nice body work there by the defender. Football's now at ground level. Here come the Bull Sharks. Ground ball, handball out the back, around the body. Reddix kicks it. Right spot, right time.
We've seen for the game itself has been going for about 34 and a half minutes. At least 75 to 80% of the Bull Sharks inside forward 50 has come going from the outer side of the ground. We saw that even the first quarter. No surprises there that they were able to get the same run and carry on in this quarter than what they did in the first quarter, kicking with the breeze. So they'll be able to keep that play going, and their big names sort of coming in board. We're seeing Olorenshaw starting to come into his own at half forward. You can see that small, he's got that bit of pace, gets in the right position, reads the ball really well, and is very creative. And it's no surprise that they've kicked 2 goals in a minute, and he's been in part of both of them.
Very windy conditions here at Surfers Paradise. As now it's the forward half once again. They've got a little bit of momentum now, and it's through the big fella in Ireland now, top of the square, but just wasted that one. As a nice little intercept possession now by Pearson, but he's going to dish off the handball to Graham. Graham's going to send it to the outer side. His intended was Bottrill, but the boundary's going to beat them all. And it's forward 50 now for the Bull Sharks, and they're up and about. First time they kicked back-to-back goals today.
The pressure's on the Bombers now, because they played an exceptional brand of footy in that first quarter. They've got to get that mentality out of, we're kicking with the wind, we should be able to dominate. Well, you should be able to dominate kicking with or against the wind. They've got to get back to that touch, as we should. Well, umpire lets that one go, but fortunately, proceeding, we see things sort of balance out. So they'll have another throw in here. So just looking where they're setting up all one-on-one contests. A lot of players around this particular contest, but it's sort of cleared it in the attacking half for the Bombers if they look to try and clear the ball quickly. There's a brought to ground there in front of the scoreboard. Lovely tackle late by Olorenshaw, kicks the goal, and all of a sudden he's the king of the Bull Sharks, and we'll see another stoppage.
So left half forward flank now. Bottrill's just sitting by himself at this contest, sort of playing the role of conductor at the moment. The Rucks, Josh All's probably 50-50 for that clearance, but the Bomber's going to come out. Bentley's kick is smothered, and Olorenshaw, who's kicked a goal, has been sensational in this, this middle part of this second quarter.
Yeah, he and Warner have been exceptional in this particular quarter. They've been the most dominant players, and we're going to see players drop in and out, and I think that's part of the exciting things for grand finals, is that players get to step up and make their mark. Olorenshaw is having his time now.
Throw in by the umpire. Goodburn's in the ruck. He tries to get that one forward, but it's intercepted by the Bombers. Trying to get that out was Bentley, and we might have a few repeat stoppages at the moment. Just having a look here. It's a little bit of a stalemate. Bacon's still back behind the football, setting up play for Bond University. He's sensational at that role, one of the competition's best. as it's one-on-ones. Burleigh do have a +1 at this contest, as the umpire's able to pick out a free kick. Yep, it's going Bull Sharks' way. It's good burn. Maybe he's within distance. Maybe he's going to have to kick it from about 65. It doesn't. Dishes off now. Looks like they're going to go inside 450. Bodies flight. Oh, strong grab, Reddix. Back with a flight.
Well, he knew that he had pressure coming from behind him, but he was willing to back himself into the contest. And his strong hands. He's another player that's done 3 or 4 really good things in this second term. We want to see him consolidate that. He's already kicked 1 goal on the board, and he's generating a lot of momentum, and he'll put them within 3 points if he's successful.
Renix now for his second of the quarter to the Bull Sharks within a kick on that left boot. Jeez, it's straight as an arrow right over the goal umpire's hut. Hits the gum tree behind the goals, and the Bull Sharks are within 3.
I wouldn't have been surprised if the Bull Sharks forwards would have just tried to watch some of the set shots from the Bombers in that first quarter, getting an idea of where the wind was going, because they haven't been able to miss from set shots here in this quarter for the most part, other than Woodburn's big long bomb. But they're really starting to settle themselves up now, and their confidence is at an all-time high. What do the Bombers have to do now to slow this momentum down?
I think it's just possession game now going to the half. We know that's a strong wind, so just slow the football down.
Do you put an extra number back at this time?
I think maybe you do, especially with that breeze. You can get on, it's an extra 10-15 metres that you're going to get with your kicks, so it's probably important just to clog it up for now as we head into the latter stages of this second quarter.
Woodburn in the ruck there for the Bull Sharks as Oliver Shaw pushes into the midfield. Kick around the body there from Mac Evans up towards half forward, taking a nice mark. There is Zach Brabin. So Brabin for the Bombers. Right foot kick up towards centre wing. Mark comes off hands there of Lockie Davidson. What I'd probably like to see is, in the first quarter we saw Davidson and Janes switch between the forward and the ruck. Do you go and drop Janes or Davidson sitting around that 30-metre mark in defence and just be that rock straight away? Have him at centre half back and maybe have him peel back?
If I'm Coach Peter Young, I think I am. Just for this, there's probably only about 5-6 minutes left in this second quarter, and you just want to stem that flow because they've kicked 3 on the trot now, and they're up and about the Bull Sharks. They've got a little bit of their mojo back, and we know how they can play footy, and it's an exciting brand that they do play. So it's a free kick now, centre wing, outer side, Sir Bruce Small Park. Mac Evans with the football. Just going to send it up towards centre half forward, but it's going to be intercepted. Just sitting in the hole there is Lachlan Davidson, and maybe Young's listening to us. Maybe he's got the stream on in the coaching box, because is exactly what we spoke about. They're going to send it back where it came from. Plenty of numbers around this contest. Bull Sharks with the outnumber, but Bombers are going to come up with it, and they're going to try and link up via hands, and he's been very busy, Bentley out there. But now it's going to come through the Bull Sharks, send it up towards the 50. And nice little body applied, chaos ball, ground ball. Renix has already got 2. Quick hands. Geez, that was quick fire indeed. Around the body. Just going to send it long, looking for a mark. In the pocket, across the face, and Buckler nearly got that one.
So quick transition from the outer wing into the forward line there for the Bull Sharks, who are getting oh so close to hitting the front. As the Bombers now among from out half back there, but it'll suit them now to kick to chase up towards the commentary wing. We've got the best spot in the house right here as Meany gets the aid of a shepherd there, of his teammate there in Thomas. Up towards half forward, all alone is Island. Island, he's got to go long. How was the contact afterwards? Yep. And Nathan White will have a shot at goal from about 20 metres out in the left forward pocket.
Jacob Bottrell silly.
Didn't need to do that.
They've already kicked 4, and this could cost them a 5th. Didn't need to do it, and you're right.
So here's an opportunity for Nathan White. Question of accuracy, he's got it. And at the 17.5-minute mark of the second quarter, the Bond University Bull Sharks 5-3-33 lead Burleigh 4-5-29. They've kicked the last 4, and they are coming through with a big rush heading into half-time.
Yeah, 5 goals to 1 in this second quarter, and what a turnaround. We knew it was coming, and they just really, whatever's clicked, and the wind's played a big part in this, but they've played back to their style of football, Yindi, which is that quick fire, just get it in, go, slingshot style, and it's great to see when the Bull Sharks are up and about. So now, we said the ball was in the Bull Sharks court, now it's in the Bombers. and it's up to the Bombers on how they're going to respond.
Well, we'll find out over the next few minutes of play to see whether they'll just be hoping to continue to win the centre clearances and it all come out of the ruck contest. Putting Woodburn in the ruck's proven to be fruitful, as well as Ola Renshaw into the midfield. You put the hot players in where all the action is, through the high tackle, so free kick to the Bull Sharks. And now the Bombers are trying to flood some key numbers back. Woodburn might be a chance here. Instead, Farrad inside the forward 50. Renix was the target. Mark taken there by the Bombers.
Howard, just in the right spot, Billy Howard. Renix was looking dangerous, and he's looked dangerous in this second quarter, so they're just going to go short. All by himself there is John Boxer. Boxer now just to the outer side. It's going to link up. This is that possession game. Just hang on to it now. It's a 4-point lead to Bond University. And link up to the Pearson. It isn't Pearson, I do apologise. That's Braven out there. So they've got the football now. They send it long, and Boundary's going to beat James, and it's out in the full. So it's going to come back in straight away. Bull Sharks with the football, as Bull Sharks now send it inside, forward 50. They need a fly, but the fly's from the Bombers, up and about, hits the ground. Chaos ball, Bull Sharks swooping, looking to get it out. Red hot, desperation now. Dell maybe didn't have it, head over the footy. Diving, and the Bombers just up and under kick, and they're going to be first to it there as the football comes back down. And just up and around, Cartris puts it on that right boot. He's got a couple of players just lining up for the footy.
Ola Renshaw.
And Ola Renshaw is surely. It's a big goal, big moment right now.
Absolutely. Well, we've been told there's about 4.5 minutes left in the quarter. He kicks this one. They'll go back to the centre. They might have another chance.
A big goal for the Bull Sharks, goes back and right on the line. And that'll do.
An extraordinary effort there from Ola Renshaw. And I love the work there by his teammate in the forward line. just did the jump to protect or blind his opposition, and watched it sail right over his head. But the coaching move hasn't been made. They've actually put, the Bombers have actually put Davidson back at full forward now, and they've put James into the ruck. I think that they need to make that decision. Put that extra tall player smack bang in defence, create that height.
32-point turnaround.
That's quite scary. I must admit, when Warner kicked that goal, I thought that the Bull Sharks were going to be in trouble.
Good burn. It's been a nice little trigger there for John Chinall, and Bull Sharks are just swarming. Kick forward by Ben Wells, going to send it up there. Just floating through was Nathan White, and he's already kicked one. He's going to line up for a second.
Oh, right spot at the right time. He was fortunate enough his first shot at goal. He was able to be the beneficiary of a downfield free kick, and that one's just fallen into his lap again. A good small forward, and he'll love to kick his second goal of the game.
35, can't sneak it through.
That's the first set shot they've missed in about 5 attempts. Or 4 attempts. They've been pretty accurate on the set shots, particularly in this quarter.
6-4-40, plays 4-5-29. Good grab. Nice grab, Gilboy. Just sitting there at the right time. They're going to come out to the outer side, up and under. A lot of pressure applied to the ball carrier now by the Bull Sharks. Maybe holding, the umpire's in the right spot. Lucky, because Evans would have wanted his left boot then. So now with the footballs, Renix has had a good second quarter. Just a little bit short on that one. Wrong golf club. Went with a pitching wedge when he should have went with the 3-wood. So now, going on the outer side, Ben Wells. All by himself is Bishka. It's going to run in. It's not Bishka, it's Bland. And just misses. Because Bishka is playing for the other team.
Well, you did get the number 4. But Bishka was running hot in that first term. But again, the Bull Sharks have head across to that far side, and they look dangerous. Very much immediately. They're out to their game high lead of 12 points. 34-point turnaround as the Woodburn takes a big mark. He's taking James to the cleaners. A big kick. It's going long. and it bounces through for a minor score. The radar was on just a fraction. That would have been a big, big bomb.
What a turnaround. 8 scoring shots to 1 in the first, and now it's 11 scoring shots to 1. It's that win might be more than 3 goals as they're looking to bring the footy out through Graham. It's a scrubber-like kick up towards Howard. Howard tries to get through one, can't quite shrug it, just loses his footing up towards Boxer. Boxer's able to get it on the foot. Up towards centre wing now. Gilboy's going to be met with the tackling pressure. They're able to get the handball forward. This is the Bull Sharks we're used to seeing. Up and under, nice little grab there from Wells. Wells is getting busy in the last couple of minutes. Just a little bit slow to get up. They've got to really slow it down now. About just shy of 24 minutes gone in this second quarter. Wells is going to send it short. It's a nice little hit up. Island can't take it on the first grab or the second. Gets around one, but he's met with a strong tackle. That's a nice little lifter for the Bombers.
Also, the Bombers will have the ball across half back. Interesting to note too that the Bull Sharks kicked 6-9 in a full game last week. They've kicked 6 goals 5 in 24 and a half minutes of footy just in the second quarter, as they'll have another chance now. And Woodburn's around this contest. I'd like to see him probably push up towards half forward and just be that focus with this kick. And I think on the outer side that might be Bland. So right foot kick. It'll go inside the forward 50, a big roost. Renix will be here at front and centre if it falls short. Comes out now. Bull Sharks looking dangerous as they have been. Renix comes in. Ricochets out towards the boundary line. Comes off foot. And we'll see a boundary throw in. 30 metres out from goal. Right forward pocket, 25 minutes gone. It's the Bond University by 13 points.
Plenty of blue jerseys around this contest. A dangerous player just out the back of this for the Bull Sharks, and it's the very dangerous white. Footy comes down. Bombers just need to get it out of there, but it's an up and under kick. It's dangerous, it's risky. Hits the ground, they've got some numbers, they're going to swoop. Bland comes at it hard, courageous. Dell now with the football. Dell just gets around one, puts it on the left boot. Up and under, the wind's going to get it. Can Island get there? Just out the back, and well read there by Woodman.
So Woodman here for the Bombers. They look to stay across that outer side. The switch isn't on. Dangerous. But he finds his teammate there. I think that's Graham or Pearson. So in the last minute of the first half, switch out here to Patrol. Takes a bounce here and bounces with confidence. Now, that's actually Mitchell now who'll get the free kick. He'll play on, take the advantage now. They want to get a late one here. Arch in the back here is Stones. Right foot kick. Can they go coast to coast? Comes off hands. Ball hits the deck. Bishka lays the tackle, gets the free kick. And the Bombers will have a shot at goal almost on the halftime siren.
They went quick and they just wanted to play on at all costs, and it's going to be 50. They're going to make this a certainty. Might have been sloppy by the Bombers before, or earlier I should say, but that's very sloppy by the Bull Sharks. And it's right in the goal square.
Bishka goes bang, he's got 3, and that could be the catalyst for them to come out in the third quarter and tear this place apart. And it's still going on too.
A little bit of feeling. It's a 7-point margin as we are in the shadows of halftime, the long break. And Chris, well called there, and you're spot on. It's a big moment for this game. You can hear the old Burleigh faithful on the hill up and about after that one. They've been kept quiet, and it's been a bland old second quarter.
Well, the Bombers have kicked 2 goals to the left hand of your screen, effectively into the breeze. In the first quarter, the Bull Sharks went goalless. Those 2 goals to the left hand of your screen could be a big impact in the next sort of 45, 50 minutes time when we get more of an idea of what's happening.
So still a little bit behind play happening here. Looks like Goodburn's still in the ruck for Bond University. He might be starting to tire as James goes up against him as well. Just going to hit the ground, trying to get it out, and they're going to go forward now through Pingelli. Gets it forward, looking for his intended and Aaron Shaw. Siren sounds. What a quarter we just witnessed then. Yendi had everything. It had goals, it had big tackles. And it's an entertaining grand final so far. It is a 7-point lead at the moment to the Bull Sharks. Let's just go through our goal kickers very quickly. Chris?
Yeah, for the Bombers, we've got Kai Bishka with 3 goals, singles to Lee Warner and Nathan James, while for the Bull Sharks, we've got 2 each to Jack Renix and Mitch Olorenshaw, singles to Mac Evans and Nathan White.
It was a 6-goal second quarter to the Bull Sharks, and they've turned the lead around. They lead by 7 points at halftime.